Alright, Pebbles? Yeah, it's me, Cockney Dave. Ah, shut up. You know you fucking love me. And welcome back to the All Seasons Funnel on F1 2021. Where the Youngster in his infinite wisdom has decided that if he shortens the seasons to 16 rounds, he might finally get these fucking series finished. Well, that's not going to work, is it, mate? Hey, you still got 22 to do, yeah? Then 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Fucking chump. Anyway, let's continue and see how he's doing. Well, same as always, fucking terrible. In the vehicle performance comparison chart, he's second from the bottom in the Williams car, chasing hard on the Aston Martin. Is he going to overtake, though, before the end of the next season? We will find out later, of course. But now we move on to the next round. Oh, fucking hell, mate. It's that one. It's fucking hell. Anyway, practice has been completed at that one, and we got some more lovely resource points, lovely jubbly, and he's got some, halo, engine power, track, what the fuck does all this mean? I don't know, I ain't got a fucking clue, mate. I come from fucking East London, mate, fucking East London. I don't know about all this shit, do I? So yeah, anyway, it's out for the first qualifying run at Stalingrad, and we'll just have a look. Oh, he's crossed the line and he's 6th place at the moment, only half a second behind the leaders. Yeah, just behind Lance Stroll. Fucking Lance Stroll, what the fuck? Anyway, a little bit later to qualifying, you can say, oh, fucking hell, look, he's back to normal, back to fucking normal in the Williams car, down to 17th place. He hasn't improved at all, has he? Look, hasn't improved at all. What a fucking chump, mate. What a fucking chump. Anyway, we accelerate forward at the end of qualifying. And he's 19th, mate. Fucking 19th. What a fucking loser. What a fucking loser. Why does anyone still watch this shit? Anyway, I don't know. But anyway, let's see if he can improve on that. He's slightly up on his Delta. So let's see if he can actually beat Mick Schumacher on the Haas car. Let's have a look. Has he done it? Why didn't it tell us anymore? It fucking did the last game. Anyway, there you go then. Lulu got a pole. Lulu. George Russell got 12th. So where did the Youngster end up then? Fucking 18th place, mate. Anyway, that's enough for me. Thanks, everyone. I'll leave you back to the Youngster now for the rest of the video. Thank you and goodbye.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. It's full throttle for around 56% of the lap here at the Sochi Autodrome, a 3.6-mile run around the site of the 2014 Winter Olympics. 12 right turns and 6 left turns give us a total count of 18, with passing opportunities available into turns 1 and 13. Anthony Davidson, a lot of talented drivers out on the track today, but what will stand out for you?
Well, Crofty, my focus is 100% on the front of the grid. Like you said, we're seeing lots of strong competition across those positions, so it would be super interesting to see the fight for that front spot. Personally speaking, I'm hoping for plenty of overtakes.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Perez, Carlos Sainz and Stroll, Ocon, Vettel, Raikkonen and Max Verstappen, Giovinazzi, Norris, Yuki Tsunoda, the captain, Mick Schumacher, Russell, Fernando Alonso and Nicholas Latifi. They've taken a grid penalty. Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Thank you, Cockney, and once again it's time for the 5 laps to go out on the All Seasons Clear Mode. We say go, and it's away he goes from 14th on the grid. Wow, great start for Youngster once again, as we're now going to go over this sweeping right-hand turn. Let's see, a little bit of contact there with the car to the left of him. Who is it? It's George Russell. It's George of the Russells. We're about to go into the next turn. Look at this, and he doesn't dive down the inside. Oh, I've closed my eyes, but he's got through. He's got through past Aston Martin, well, almost, and the Aston Martin has actually overtaken him. It's Sebastian Vettel. So he's been beaten by 2 Aston Martins at the moment. I think he's going to do a dive in the next turn. Yes, he does. Oh, he's now in the middle of an Aston Martin. No, he's not, because Vettel's actually over. Wow, looks like going to be absolutely incandescent with rage over this. And once again, he does a switch back on Vettel, and he gets the place back. So now he's in the middle of an Aston Martin sandwich. Yes, in between Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel. Wow, it's what most of my dreams are made of these days. Yes. As we accelerate forward now to still going through the first lap of the race. Still going through the first lap, and we're still in 8th position. Still chasing Lance Stroll. He's already got the gap up to 1 second at the moment, though. Vettel is still behind us, and he's looking very, very angry. Very angry, not very happy, I don't think, at that little switchback move that looks did earlier. Okay, down the very, very long straight that sort of sweeps across into a sort of right and left-hander. We are still chasing Lance Stroll. You can see a beautiful cockpit view there of the master at the wheel. The master at the wheel, the Hookster, the best F1 virtual driver in the world, I think. In the world. I think he needs that recognition, because he is just absolutely fabulous. Fabulous, darling. Absolute darling? Darling? Where did that come from? Anyway, we move on swiftly to the end of the first lap. Hookster still in 8th position at the moment, just about to come around the final corner and complete lap 1. Yes. 8th place Hookster. Stroll now 1.5 seconds ahead. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. As we accelerate forward to lap 3, as you can see, the gap has not changed really, apart from the fact that Stroll is now 2 seconds ahead. But Sebastian Vettel is right up our shoulders, right up our rear exhaust pipe, trying desperately to get past us, but we're managing to hold him off at the moment as we accelerate forward out to lap 5. Yes, you can see it's almost time for our pit stops, and other cars have now come in for very early stops. As you can see, we've got up into 5th place now, still in the middle though between Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel, as Vettel is now going to go for another move. I think he's going to go to the inside of us, is he? Yes, he does, but have we got him? Have we got him? We squeeze, and we get through. Yes. Still holding on to this 5th position at the moment. We accelerate forward down to lap 6, so it's time for us to come in for our pit stop. Very, very tight here at the Sochi circuit, and you can see we've already dropped positions already as other cars have gone past, but let's see if we can get a nice fast stop. Unfortunately, our engine specifications are not up to spec at the moment because we've got quite a few problems, so we're just going to run the engine, I think, to the end of the season because it's not worth changing up any components. But yes, we are definitely running with a below top spec engine at the moment, so we're a little bit down on performance, but that doesn't matter because we're still going to continue and see if we can stay in the World Championship points for these final 2 rounds of the championship. So we rejoin now in 13th position at the moment. Yes, onto a clear track, I do believe. Is it clear? No, it's not clear because there's 2 McLarens right behind us now. 2 McLarens, and of course is Lando Norris somewhere in that mix. He's actually behind Daniel Ricciardo. The Honey Badger is in 14th place. We're up into 13th place as we accelerate forward at lap 7. Going past the pits, we've got cars coming in. I think it's Aston Martin's coming. Yes, I think it is. And we've got a couple of others as well. Giovinazzi's in as well. And we go into wowzers, yes, back into 9th position. That was a superb stop that we did there. We didn't lose any places whatsoever, so we are holding on to this 9th place. Wowzers, me trousers, that's all I can say as we accelerate forward now to lap 8. As you can see, we're under real pressure for the car behind us, the McLaren of Lando Norris. He gets past us, but we're going to go very, very tight to this inside line. We go wide on the exit, very, very wide, but we managed to gather it together and hold on to this 9th position. This, of course, is a couple of World Championship points for Williams, don't forget, as we accelerate forward to lap 9. Lap 9, Lando Norris, still the car behind us in the McLaren. We're still in 9th place. Verstappen has pitted. He's pitted and come out again. He's on the hard tyre, which is very unusual because there's only a few more laps to go. So I don't know what his strategy is there for the team mechanics, but he's on the hard tyre. We're on the medium tyre, but I think we've got an absolutely zero chance of catching him. He's already 2 seconds up the road as we accelerate for lap 9. As you can see, Lando Norris still the car. Oh, Norris has gone round. Norris has gone round. I think there was a tiny, tiny bit of contact between us and Lando Norris, and he goes round. Daniel Ricciardo takes over his position behind us. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Just look at the mini-map to see if Lando's got going again. At the moment, he hasn't. But he may... Yeah, now he has. Now he has. Lando Norris is continuing on in this race as we accelerate for lap 10. Lap 10, and look at this. It's Daniel Ricciardo, the teammate. He may be a little bit angry with our little sort of move on Lando Norris there, and we go for a little bit of contact, but we managed to get through and hold on to this 9th position at the moment on lap 10. Just a few more laps left to go in this Grand Prix as we accelerate for lap 13. It's the end of the race, lads. It's the end of the race, and we are going to finish in the points for our Williams, which is not doing very well. The engine's a little bit knackered, but yes, we are going to get a couple of World Championship points as we're about to come round the line and cross it. Fantastic. Daniel Ricciardo is going to finish behind us in 10th place. Verstappen is going to finish ahead of us in 8th position in the Red Bull. Yes, happy with that. Very happy with that indeed. Woo! Go Williams, go, go, go. So there you go, and Daniel Ricciardo gets driver of the day. Fantastic result for Daniel there. Let's go on to the podium, but before we do, it's time once again for Toto Wolff. He's got treacle in his hair. He's got treacle in his hair. Or is he just melting like a Terminator? A Terminator? Is your name Sir Lacana? No, it's Victoria Devonshire. Yes, Victoria Devonshire. There's Valtteri Bottas. Or it may be Meghan Markle. Yes, Meghan Markle. Does it matter? No, I'm still going to terminate you, bitch. Anyway, there is famous F1 YouTuber TM Marduk, Benjamin Daly. Yes, celebrity to the stars. He's got a McLaren, don't you know? And there he is as a team mechanic at Mercedes. Up onto the podium now. There is Valtteri Bottas. Well done, Valtteri. Well done indeed. Accepted his trophy. Fantastic result for Valtteri there. First place, Lulu in second. As the champagne goes over everyone. Yes, go on. Get it in, Lulu. Oh, he won't be able to do the next race now. He'll be blind. I'm blind. Muppet. Absolute Muppet. Let's go to the scores and the doors before we go into the final round then. Let's have a look. So Valtteri Bottas won the race. Hoekstra finished in 9th position. George and Russell only finished in 13th place. What a loser. In the championship now, it's still exciting. It goes to the final round because Lewis Hamilton's only 21 points ahead of Valtteri Bottas. We're in 10th place with 41 points. 41 points, everyone. Oh my God, I've given myself an ice cream headache with that, but there you go. George and Russell, 18th place, what a loser. And we are 6th in the constructors at the moment. So it's time to move on to the final round of the championship. As you can see in the figure performance, we are just behind Alfa Romeo Racing. Interesting. Aston Martin have crawled up the field, as you can see. They're right up there now into sort of the midfield position. So the car ahead of us at the moment is the Alfa Romeo. We've got Alpine in the mix as well, though, so it could be interesting as we now go into Singapore. Yes, the Singapore Sling for the final round of this championship. Practice has been completed. We got some more lovely resource points. Yes, a total of 1,305 now. And we got some more development boosts, motor generator, engine power, tyre wear. I still don't know what any of this means. Why won't someone tell me in the comments? What is it? I don't know. Does anybody know? No, nobody knows. Yes, so not Abu Dhabi is the final round, it's Singapore. I think it's quite a good track to finish a season on, I have to say. Anyway, let's have a look and see what time we're going to put in for our first qualifying run. We've got a Red Bull right up our shifters trying to get past us, but we're going to put a good time in, hopefully, as we cross the line. It's going to be, oh my goodness, 8 seconds? But why? 8? What the hell happened there? I don't know, but anyway, we accelerate forward now and we carried on going because something definitely up with that lap. I don't know what it was, but anyway, we're 6.7 seconds up now as we cross. That's better, 11th place, 2 seconds. That's still a little bit terrible, but not as bad as 8 seconds. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, we accelerate forward now a little bit later to qualifying. In fact, qualifying has now finished. Oh God, oh no, we're in last place, lads. George and Russell's in 16th position. And we're in last, but we're up on the deltas. Look, we're almost 3/4 of a second up on the delta time. Can we get past Latifi as we cross the line? I don't know. We're going to wait because of this stupid game. And Valtteri Bottas got pole. Lulu in second place. And we ended up in... what? Oh, for fuck's sake. We ended up in last place, lads. And because of that... and our engine is looking pretty knackered, we decided to just bolt on a brand new engine, completely bust the budget at the FIA. Yes, bust the budget and put on a completely new set. So for this race, we'll be starting at the back, but we will be starting with a completely brand new engine. So that's great news, great news. So hopefully we can get up into the points. Let's hope so anyway. Okay then, here it is, the final round. Let's do this.
Here we go then, it's Formula One in Marina Bay once again, and welcome to all of you at home who join us today for this fascinating race around the baking hot, horribly humid, but very beautiful streets of Singapore. We're here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit today, located in the heart of Singapore. The circuit consists of 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right. It's a track that's incredibly technical, so don't expect to see the drivers taking too much at full throttle. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap, so always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo, Perez, Gasly, Vettel and Fernando Alonso, Giovinazzi, Stroll, Esteban Ocon and Sainz. They've taken a grid penalty. Russell, Raikkonen, Nicholas Latifi and Yuki Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher and the captain. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So it's time once again for the 5 laps to go out on the All Seasons career mode. We say go, 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 and it's away we go from last on the grid. Pretty decent start, but they're pulling away from us. They're pulling away. But what's Looks going to do is he's going to turn 1. He's going to do a dive. We know he's going to do a dive. Here he goes. Here he goes. He's going on the Ferrari as well. Does he get through? I shut my eyes then. Did he get through? Yes, he did. Up into 14th position at the moment. We've got Giovinazzi in ahead of us. So we've got Ocon as well. There's Alonso in the mix. There's Lancey Boy Stroll. And of course the Aston Martin. He goes for another dive down the inside. Oh, bloody hell. He gets through, does he? Does he? Just, yes, he does. Up into 12th position now. We are just outside the World Championship points. And there is Fernando Alonso fighting with Lance Stroll. We dive down the middle of both of them. Oh, bloody hell. Yes, we have done it. We've done it. We're up into the points, everyone. We are up into the World Championship points from last position on the grid. We're going together, of course. We've got a brand new engine in the back of this Williams. So we've got all the power in the world. A lot of the other cars, of course, are going to be well down on performance at the moment. And we are doing well. Up into the points already. And we're chasing Sebastian Vettel in the sister Aston Martin cars just ahead of us. Behind us, we have got Fernando Alonso. And, of course, the Alpine, as we now go through this very, very tight left-hander. You can see underneath the glorious floodlights, I just saw a little bit of a river off the left-hand side there of the circuit. I didn't even know that was on at Singapore. But anyway, you've got the big wheel in the background as well, and we continue on, still chasing Sebastian Vettel in 9th position at the moment. Lance Stroll, his teammate, is behind Alonso in 12th place, and we, of course, are still in the awesomeness of 10th place. It's going to be one single solitary World Championship point for us, which is going to be pretty decent for the last round of the season, of Season 1 of the F1 2021 All Seasons career mode. So, just about to finish the first lap of the race, still chasing Vettel. He's just over half a second ahead of us now. Alonso is right up to Jack Jones behind us, just shy of a quarter of a second as we go into the next lap of this race. As we accelerate forward lap 2, no change of position, still in 10th place at the moment. Vettel's got the gap up now to 1 second. Alonso is behind us, very, very close behind us, as you can see in that Alpine car, but we're managing to hold him off at the moment and still hold on to this 10th position as we accelerate forward down to lap 5. Lap 5, still no change, but Vettel's got the gap now up to 5 seconds. Oh, there's a car coming in behind us. I think that's Fernando Alonso. Yes, Fernando Alonso comes in for a pit stop, so we're going to gain a huge amount of positions here, as you can see the gorgeousness of the hookster at the wheel of his car. The wheel, look, he looks calm, he looks serene, he just looks so beautiful. He really does, so beautiful. And he continues on, now in 4th position, chasing Sergio Perez in a Red Bull, 7 seconds up the road, surely not, as we accelerate forward at lap 6. Just going past the pits again, we got more. Oh, he's going for glory. He's going for glory in the final round of the championship. Oh, safety car. Safety car's been deployed. That was nothing to do with us. We just went past the pits. We had absolutely nothing to do with that. But the safety car's coming. I'm just looking on the mini-map to see if any cars are slowed down. I can't see any. Don't know what's going on here then, but the safety car's definitely been deployed. Now, this is disastrous news for us, because if we'd have come in on that lap, we would have been in the box seat, we would have got a free pit stop. But unfortunately, we're not going to now. So on lap 7, we come in for our stop. I'm still unsure why the safety car came out, but anyway, In we come for our stop. Now, of course, lots of the cars are going to go past us, but they are going past at safety car speeds. So we should end up, as we come out of this stop, in about 11th place, hopefully. Let's have a look and see what happens. We were, of course, in the lead, don't forget, as we change now on to the yellow sideball tyre, the harder tyre for the rest of this stint, which will easily take us to the end. And we're going to rejoin. Look at that. I was almost right. 11th place. It's now down to 12th position just behind Sebastian Vettel as we now rejoin the safety car queue on lap 8 now. Sebastian Vettel is still ahead of us and the safety car is coming in, so it's too soon time for us to say go, go, go once again. Here we go round the final corner and they're all going to go off like a bloody rocket ship like they always bloody do. There they go. Off they go. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. But off they go. We're getting already some harassment from Fernando Alonso behind us, but we hold on. Oh, bloody hell, getting very close to the back end of Sebastian Vettel there. But we hold on to this 12th position at the moment. Now, hopefully more cars are going to come in, otherwise we're going to be outside the World Championship points as Fernando Alonso, once again, is harrying us. He's off to the left-hand side. You can't see him in the rearview mirror there, but he is there somewhere. I don't quite know where, but somewhere. Anyway, we are still chasing Sebastian Vettel in the Aston Martin. There we go. Oh, that was audacious, and he's made contact with the car ahead. It's Pierre Gasly, Bonjour, and Vettel uses the opportunity to try and sneak past us. We go very wide on the, almost going to the wall there, but we've just managed to hold it together. We're fighting like crazy with no positions, no points being gained, but we are still fighting, and we get past Sebastian Vettel up into 11th as we accelerate for lap 9. So as you can see, we have some cars and they are coming in for a pit stop, which is good news. And yeah, we've gained a place. We have actually gained a place. I don't believe it. Obviously due to the safety car coming out and of course the pit stops as well. We have managed to gain a place. We're up at 9th place now. 2 World Championship points as we start for the lap 12. Fernando Alonso's trying to get past us on the inside. Oh, it's contact and Fernando goes round. Fernando Alonso has gone round. Oh no, yellow flags, yellow flags. Is he still going? I don't know. Oh, and Antonio Giovinazzi's out of the session. What? Oh, it's been a complete cluster. Look at the mini-map. It's been a complete cluster. There's been about 4 or 5 cars involved in that, but they all seem to be getting going again. But oh my goodness. Anyway, we hold on still to 9th position. And George and Russell has now come up into 11th place as we accelerate for lap 15. It's the last lap of the race. Not only the last lap of the race, but the last lap of season 1 of the all seasons on F1 2021. And Lulu has won it. And I think he's won the championship with that as well. I think he has. Fernando Alonso's got a 5-second penalty. It's obviously due to the contact that happened possibly between us earlier. But anyway, we are going to cross. And George Russell has come up into the points as well. It's going to be a double points finish for the Williams team. Wow, this is great news. Absolutely great news. I am well happy about that. So here we go then. We're about to cross the line for the last time on season 1 of the all seasons. And we finish in 9th place. Yes, get in there. Fantastic. Wowzers. Double points finish for the Williams. That's been a while. And the Hookster gets driver of the day as well. Fantastic indeed. And there it is. There's the confirmation. Sir Lulu of Lewisham won the championship. It was a tight battle though. He didn't win it until the last round, which was this round at Singapore, but he has won the championship in the Mercedes car. Will he do it again in 2023? No. And there is Toto Wolff, the Terminator. The Terminator. Is your name Sarah Connor? Is your name Sarah Connor? No. It's Simon. Oh, sorry. Wrong sex. Anyway, there's Lulu. Get out of the car. Fantastic result for Lulu there. First place, and there is famous F1 YouTuber Tiamat Marduke. Oh, fantastic. Onto the podium then we go, and there is the man himself, Sir Lulu. Don't forget the Sir. It's very important that, yes. Don't just call him Lewis. You have to call him Sir first. And here goes the champagne over everyone. Yes, go on. Oh, Valtteri's poured it down his back of his neck. That's naughty, Valtteri. Very naughty indeed. He doesn't care, does Valtteri? He doesn't care, does he? No. Let's go to a replay and see exactly what happened between Giovinazzi and... Oh, there's a spin from... Oh, and there it is. Giovinazzi whacked straight into the back of one of the other cars, and he is out because his wheel fell off. Yes, so there you go. That's what happened there. I think that's what brought out the safety car. No, it didn't actually. That was earlier, wasn't it? So I still don't know what happened with the safety car there. There was nothing actually to indicate what went wrong. But anyway, there we are. 2 points for us. 1 point for George Russell. In the final championship standings now, Lewis Hamilton won the championship with 313 points, 28 points ahead of Valtteri Bottas. Maxi Boy finished in third position with 193. We ended up in 10th place with 43 points in the end. George Russell got 1 point for that last round. Fantastic. Finally got in the points, and we ended up 6th in the Constructors. Oh my God, what an exciting season that was. Yes, it was. Absolutely. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I also thoroughly enjoyed the 16 race format as well. It was very nice. Anyway, that's the end of another exciting episode. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Of course, next week we will be in a new team. Now, which team will that be? Well, to wait till next week and then you'll find out, won't you? Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.